Hi everybody, this is Marik. I'm going to be bringing you a PvP today on Requiem between Chobo 1, which is Stork. He's going to be blue Protoss in the bottom position, and Bisu, who is going to be the purple Protoss in the left position. Now, Requiem, as you probably know, has been brought back as a Pro League map. It was the ace match in Pro League for quite a while, several seasons between Requiem and Neo Requiem, and it always gives just amazing matches. So when I saw this replay in a replay package I have from a while back, I said, well, let me take a look at it and do a commentary on it, because these two players are great. I have to admit, I don't like Stork very much because of what happened in the 2007 Ever OSL. For those of you who don't know, that was Bisu's OSL to win, and he faced Stork in the semifinals. And Stork 3-0'd him, PvP, and Stork went into the finals against Jaedong and handed him the OSL on a silver platter. Stork was just completely outclassed by Jaedong, and if Bisu was in that match, he probably could have taken it down. Jaedong was not the dominant player he is now. At that point, his EVP was actually considered really weak. But that's spilled milk at this point. But I haven't liked Stork ever since then. Just because of the way that played out. We see 2-gate here by both players, completely standard on Requiem because of the fact Jermaine is on low ground. 1-gate tech is not very effective. A Zealot rush will own you here because trying to shoot up at Zealots is just not going to work out for you. Bisu's second gateway, actually both of Bisu's gateways are a little later than Stork's, and Stork is actually taking his gas first as well, microing that probe away. So Bisu a little behind here, certainly not anything drastic, but here in this early game here, Bisu trailing a little bit. There's his gas. I was going to say maybe he's going to go for a quick expansion, or well, he's certainly not going to proxy anything at this point. But yeah, he's getting his gas. No core down for Stork just yet, since he's got that probe alive. He sees the late gas, so he's continuing to make zealots. Bisu moving out with his zealots here. He sees all of Stork's units are chasing around that probe, so he's going to try to put just a little bit of pressure here on Stork, since he does know he's behind. He's getting his probe out here, gonna try to take down this zealot. Nice job there by Stork, taking down the probe. And now we're just going to have the normal early game zealot dance here between two gating Protosses. I come down to your base, do a little harass, you chase me away with a bigger force, we run back to my base, I run you away with a bigger force. Oh, it's fun times. Everyone can get in on the fun. Let's see, Cybercore almost down for Bisu. Stork's done. He's got a decent advantage in gas here. He was almost 150 gas before Bisu mined his first 8, so he could have gone for some tech, but Bisu was applying pressure enough that Stork really didn't think it was going to be safe to do that. He's getting his range now. Stork taking down that Ragnasaur. That's on televised games, generally when you do that you lose. There was a big write-up on TL.net a few years ago. Oh, nice surround there by Bisu, taking down a zealot here, doing serious harm to another one. That's pretty key at this point, since zealots are going to really shift the balance here between these two goon armies, since both players still at 2 gateways. Or well, no, Stork has added his third, but Bisu has a much larger group of zealots which can get in and block for those dragoons and take pot shots at Stork's dragoons as they try to battle here. Bisu's army is a little bit bigger, so Stork trying to hold on to the high ground, trying to come around and hit those dragoons. Oh, but a nice wall there by Bisu. Stork gonna run around here. He knows he's contained, so he's gonna run around, come back. He's either gonna flank or no. He's gonna come around back towards Bisu's main. He's gonna try to take out reinforcements as they're on their way. This is what he has to do here. When you're contained, you have to try to do something like this, just so your forces. At this point, you should have more gateways than your opponent, so you can produce units quicker. But you need to keep him from reinforcing his push, so your units can have an avenue of fighting out. Bisu trying to take down that dragoon. Stork micros it away. Going to take down this dragoon and have free reign in the main here for just a little while. We'll see how many. And Bisu trying to push an attack here with those dragoons out of place, but Stork has too much down there. Bisu's going to be able to, rain down on these probes here for a little while. Several probe kills. That's what, 6, counting those 3 he took out earlier. 7, 8, 9. This is a huge advantage. 10. Huge advantage here for Stork in the economy. 1 hit point. Wow. In the economy game, but Bisu is still well ahead in army, which is, if he exerts pressure now, forces Stork to make a mistake, then that economic advantage is not going to have time to come around and give Stork the win here. He can't fight straight up against. Oh, out of position. Horrible, horrible for Stork here. He loses a dragoon, takes serious damage to 2 more. He's still well out of position. Bisu pulling back, bringing his zealots in here. Stork is in a world of hurt here. When you're ahead economically like that, you're almost always behind in army. So what you have to do is come up with a delay tactic, which is what Stork was trying to do, but Bisu in the right place at the right time catches him out of position, shutting down his army, and there's no way Stork is going to be able to macro up a large enough force to hold this off. Even though he's got 4 gateways and Bisu only 2, there's what, 6 dragoons out on the field for Bisu right now with 2 zealots all in Stork's main, going to be able to take down any reinforcements that pop out of those gateways. Yeah, folks, this is pretty much over here for Stork. Well played with the coming around, trying for the counter, trying to get back into the game after the miss micro there with the zealots in the middle of the map. But Bisu, knowing he had an advantage, knowing how to press that advantage and bring the win home, very good play by Bisu. Yeah, this is pretty much over with. Be sure to check out Sonic Reaver's commentaries, not just because I've done some dual commentaries with him, but also because he's a very good commentator, very good friend of mine, and my computer is being a little laggy here for whatever reason. But yeah, check out Sonic Reaver, and looking forward to the Pro League. Hope to see you again. This is Marik signing off.